Hi everyone, it's my second video of the week. It is a smoky, smouldering purple eye and it's fab. I'm using a sleek palette that I bought on the internet for really cheap. It's about €8 or something like that, and you know, it's really just, the colours are fab. There's a couple of other products, MAC and stuff like that, which I had to use with it, but I really love this look. So anyway, yeah guys, I hope you enjoy this video, and let me know, as always, rate, comment and subscribe, and have a great Tuesday. Okay guys, so we're going to begin. I've already done my eyebrows and I've just primed my lid there with a bit of concealer. I haven't used actually any primer. So I'm going to start off with my Gosh waterproof eyeshadow in Love That Beige. Looks like this in a little stick there. And I'm going to place this under the eyebrow. And on the inner corners of the eyes there. Next I am going to line my eyes with a pencil liner, but it's kind of a pencil gel. It's Urban Decay's 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in 0, and this is how much I've used it. It is tiny. And so I'm just going to line my eye. It does not have to be neat. This is just to get a base black around the lash line and around the circumference of the eye there. So I'm just going to go into the waterline there. All the way in. And you want to go a little bit outside the eye as well. And next we're going to use our MAC paint pot in Blackground. So this is the brush I'm using. It's already got some product on it. It's a Coastal Scents one. And you know, the brushes are synthetic, so the cream product is not going to damage the hairs of the brush. I'm just dipping that into the product there. And then I'm just going to lay it on pretty much just in my socket there. Bring it in a little bit. This does not have to be perfect. We're going to blend it. So and once you've got the colour on, as you can see, it's really messy at the moment. I'm going to blend this now. So what I'm going to use is a Coastal Scents, I think it's called a crease shader brush. And it looks like that. So for this, I'm basically just going to use some circular motions to blend this a little bit. And when you've blended it slightly, you could do this step actually now if you want, or you could do it after you've blended completely. I'm going to use a Gosh eyeliner pencil in Blueberry Ice. It's kind of a lilac shade. I'm just going to place this above the MAC Blackground there. And we're going to blend these two together now. And for this look, you want a kind of a soft round shape to the eye. You do not want, I don't want like to flick this out too much. Okay, so that's nice and blended there. So now I'm going to lay down some matte black eyeshadow. For this you can use MAC Carbon if you want, but I'm using the sleek, as I said, the sleek Circus palette. So it's got pretty much all the colours we're going to use. They're very vibrant, obviously. I'm going to use that black there in the top right corner. And I'm going to use the MAC pencil topped brush. I can't remember what the number is. And dab that brush then on the back of your hand just to make sure it doesn't fall out. Okay. So we want to deepen this crease here. So we're going to literally press the colour into the socket. Just press. Don't sweep. If you sweep, you're going to get much more fallout under the eye. And because it's such a strong colour, you really don't want that. So you can bring this down onto the socket a bit here. I'm kind of working the brush downwards instead of working the brush upwards to get a rounded look, because we want to keep that area sort of light. We want to keep the darkest point in the socket and on the eyelid. So now what I'm going to lay down is I'm going to lay down a hot pink colour. I know it seems unusual, but it's actually what gives it this real iridescent quality. So from the Circus palette, you want to take that hot pink that's over here in this corner, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to take this and run it just here. And this is what kind of gave me the idea for this, to use this colour, because I was kind of wondering which colour will I use to get the to get that real nice purple effect, and this is the one. Okay, so now we're going to pack on a lot of that pink colour onto the lid next, and you want to use kind of a flat top brush for this. Okay, so one that's sort of thin, not a fluffy brush. You want to use a flat because you want to kind of pack it on and get really good payoff. So we're going to use that same colour that we just used, and I'm literally just packing this onto the lid all the way down to the lash line, guys. What I'm going to do as well is I'm going to use a little bit of that navy blue colour just there. Okay, I'm going to mix it with the pink. Take about, say, 2 parts pink to 1 part blue, okay? It's just to slightly tinge it and to get kind of a nice effect going. Okay, we've got a nice oval round shape going on, but we still need to blend it a bit. So this one here, I mix it with a little bit of white maybe, and we're going to put that under the eyebrow. So you want to get a clean brush, one that hasn't got any dark colour on it. So I'm using a MAC 217 for this. Using a bit of that lilac, a bit of white. We're going to put on some Benefit High Beam over the top anyway to give it a little shimmer, so don't worry too much. So I'm going to dab a bit of High Beam on the top. So I'm just going to take a bit of that on my finger and just gently dab it under the brow there. Go over it with an Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Lust. It's a lovely purple shade. Bit blunt, but we're just going to go for it. And just run under that black with the purple pencil and bring it in. So what you want to do is you want to go under this a tiny bit. Now I'm talking a really, really small amount with that hot pink that we use as our main colour. So what you want to do is you want to press, and I'm using a little Coastal Scents brush. Use a really, really small precision brush for this. Press that pink colour slightly under what you've already done, okay? Now we're going to line our eyes using MAC Blacktrack Fluidline, of course. And we're going to use a little angled brush for this. A synthetic brush again. Okay, so if you want, you can just push that gel liner up. We're doing it kind of a mid thickness. If you can remember where you went with your black liner at the start. And I'm going to use a bit of Max Factor Masterpiece Max. I'm trying to remember which one is the new one, because I have two there. I'm not going to curl my lashes for this. I'm simply just going to place this on here. And our eyes are done. I know the quality doesn't show it up very well. But if I maybe stick that light a bit lighter, it is very, very purple and I love it. It's fantastic. Okay guys, so stick around. I'm going to do the face now and the lips just to finish off the look. Okay, so obviously I've already done my foundation and my concealer, and because it is a dark smouldering look and there's a chance of fallout, I didn't set the look with powder. So I'm just going to set it with a bit of Benefit's Get Even in number 2 and a sponge, okay? So I'm going to start at the top of my face there. And I'm just going to work downwards. Get a nice matte finish on the face. You want your eyes really to be the standing out, maybe the lips. I want to get a nice kind of bronze look. I don't want my face to be too pale for this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a bit of bronzer. I'm going to use my Guerlain Terracotta in light, and it looks like that. It's got a bit of shimmer, not too much. And I'm going to use a large fluffy powder brush for this. Not too much of it now. This is just going to be on the cheeks to kind of sculpt, and pretty much under the cheek too. And I want to do a bit of blusher as well, so but I want to keep it muted, and don't go too pinky, because you'll start to look like a bit of a Barbie doll. Get a bit of blush going. So the apples of your cheeks. Okay, lips. I'm going to keep these light and neutral. So what I want to do is I'm going to line my lip first with Urban Decay 24/7 again. I love those 24/7s. I'm going to use Wallflower. It's a light nude. Bit of gloss over the top. NARS Orgasm Lip Gloss, okay? It's pretty much like the blusher. It's a pink with a gold undertone in it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it was helpful. I really love this look, and I'll be back with another look very shortly. I'm not sure which yet. I think it might be a green. I might do a green eyeshadow. I hate to wear green eyeshadow look. So take care guys. Have a great Tuesday.